DJ. Quit your squeakiness. Got the microphone on. DJ. What's the address?
For the one in...
What's the address of the one you need comps for?
Isn't everybody going to hear it?
Yeah, everybody's going to hear it. What's the address?
2001 Trinity Drive. Right there.
Look at there. Ooh, built in 59. Bad year. Bad year. Why's that a bad year, DJ?
Asbestos.
Concrete. Isn't this it?
That's it.
That's it. So it's got a concrete slab. And anyways. So look, comps. See how the years built from 1954 to 1964? In these little cookie cutter neighborhoods like this, you can tighten these up even further. You know, your square footage, bedrooms, bath, range. So I wouldn't necessarily comp anything. So you got Cobb Street right here. Anything on the right of Cobb Street, I might not comp it. Definitely ain't going across Valley Mills, and Bishop might be my cutoff in there. So what here sold for $100K? That's what we need to see, because this one's the worst comp that I can see right now. 113 days on market. Whew. Kind of turd we got here. Yeah, well, it's making a little more sense. It was partially remodeled when they sold it. So it looks like a flipper. Oh, maybe flooded. They cut some of the sheetrock out. So the worst comp that we can find is pretty much, man, what a turd. What a turd. Okay. Now let's look at this one. 3.2. It's a lot of square footage there, though. It's a lot more. That's 200 more square foot than we got. Days on market, 133. It's Waco all over, but there's no pictures, so we can't compare it. Let's see what this listing looks like. This is one that's active. Days on market, 70. And the pictures aren't loading. Oh, man. Let's see what the highfalutin part of the neighborhood. Okay. 148 days on market. 187. 3.2, built in 55. Ugly as shit, DJ. That's purple with shitty flooring. It did have a granite bar, though.
That looks solid right there.
I mean, the kitchen looks all right, but those are original cabinets. They didn't even update the hardware.
That's a solid
gas stove, but not stainless. That's probably a trash compactor. Yeah, there's the dishwasher. I mean, there's nothing overly fancy about this. DJ, quit squeaking. Get a new chair. Get a new chair.
It's my favorite chair.
You're too fat for that chair. That one cracked. So, I mean, this one isn't, the rooms are all off colors, but 148 days on market. What does 148 days on market mean, DJ? And it's got a pool.
148 days of paying a monthly payment.
That's right, carrying cost. So you got to factor that into your offer. Now, what do you know about the people that called you off your bandit sign?
I didn't talk to
16. This is nice. I mean, this one's a little bit fancy. Days on market 7. I like the days on market on this one. You got can lights, but it's got the original vents. You know what these vents are, DJ? Every time,
Asbestos.
no, they ain't got no insulation on them though, so they sweat.
Mm.
Up in the attic, you know, if you don't replace these ductwork, it sweats. It's originally only for a heater. They didn't have air conditioners when those were put in. So every time I see these, so I think about. But that's a new cabinet door right here. That's probably a new cabinet setup. But these are the old cabinets. They did update the hardware. See, it's got new handles, got new deals. These are the things I notice. That's why I love Propelio. I can see what they look like. Okay, DJ, your mom's calling you. This flooring,
Hello.
it's a tile shower. DJ, don't, no, quit, ignore.
I'll call you back.
This got tile. The bathroom a little bit fancy. A little bit I mean, I can't tell on those flooring if it's actual hardwood, not updated bathroom tile. This is kind of came back into the Bushy people like this, the subway tile top shit. But that tile does have asbestos in it. Man, it's got, this house is nice. Got a little hot tub with the privacy fence. Living large in that house. Yard looks good. Landscaping good. And they got a good photographer. Probably look way different in real life. This one, ooh, I like
I
this.
would live in
Days
a
on
house.
market 0. So this one's going to be dolled up a little bit.
It's a badass house.
It's pretty bad. Pretty bad. So how did you underwrite the deal? They won $115,000. What does that mean you got to be able to sell it for?
163.
How'd you get that?
You told me.
How'd you get it?
115 divided by 0.7.
Yes. You see this? This is updated electrical. See that box right there?
Mhm.
Updated electrical. In these older houses in the 50s, you're gonna have 2-leg wiring. The reason why I'm telling you that is because you're gonna point at it whenever you're in their house. You're gonna go to a plug fixture and you're gonna point. You see how it's only got 2 legs, old son? It means I'm about to rig around this whole house. Now you got to bring it to 2019 standard in Waco, which means you're gonna have to rewire, put in a new box, take a wire, redo all the home run boxes. Like, so if you have to mess with the electrical at all, 12 grand.
Oh,
Yeah, but you're gonna put a little scare on them. See, this one, that's funny. So it was originally listed for 185. Days on market are 6. It sold in 2019. It sold twice this year. This house sold for $5,000 more than they bought it for 3 months later. Sold twice in less than a week. That's why I was clicking on that. Now, here's one that sold for $226. It's got a lot of square footage though. A lot of square footage, and we can't look at those pictures. We already looked at that one. So, how you feel about it, DJ? I mean, this one's 25 days on market. That cooktop ain't fancy. That drop-in sink's a little bit. It's whatever, but that cooktop ain't fancy. This is definitely a flip house. Somebody went in there and, you know what I mean, did their
that's
best.
clean.
I mean, it's
So,
clean, but those are original cabinets. They might have put new hardware on it. They might have painted the old hardware.
What's wrong with the original cabinets?
There's nothing wrong with the original cabinets. If you got to rip out the original cabinets and put in brand new ones, because every other comp ripped out the original cabinets and put in brand new ones, that's an extra 15 grand.
Mm-hmm.
You understand why you need comps? So you're looking at what it sold for. So whenever you get to this house this evening, you can look at it and you can go, oh, look, there is a little pantry. The cabinets are original. I can leave these cabinets in here, but I'm going to have to paint them. What does painting cabinets cost? A couple of grand. What does replacing cabinets cost? A lot. A couple of grand more than a couple of grand. So you're going to take that off your offer. Because these, what in the ugliness is this? Look at this, DJ.
Oh,
They wanted to focus on that too. Look, they put the old, and look what we got. Look, DJ, pay attention. That's why you don't learn nothing, because you stare at your phone all day.
Oh,
What is that? What is that?
Oh, that's an old vent.
What does that mean?
It means it sweats.
It sweats. What does that mean? It's going to look like the roof's leaking all over the place. Okay? So, maybe those are comps. Until you get in the neighborhood and you drive over there, here we got some listed here. This was listed for 179. It's already been on the market 43 days. It's ugly as a goat's ass. It's the 40s in there. It's all original, no updated, and it's not selling either. 215, got a new roof. Landscaping's decent. Oh, okay, I was like, this was like Stuart Miller's house, but it's not. I like this one. I like this a lot. This looks staged, looks new and remodeled, and it's been on the market for 119 days. And it's got more square footage than the one we're looking at, 1,700 square foot. So 215's a little aggressive. I mean, especially with a cooktop like this. Like I'm fat, so I like to cook. I ain't doing shit in this kitchen now. There ain't no room. You know what I mean?
That's cool as shit. I like that.
You do like it, but it's not very big.
No, it's not.
So y'all cramped up in the kitchen. This one's 219.
Oh,
And it's
cool.
fancy. It's real fancy. But at least you're in the fancy part of town. You know what I mean? Days on market 20. There might be something you can do with this, but they're getting divorced. They motivated. So you're gonna be able to go in there and rock and roll, old son. You're gonna be able to go in there and make an offer. Look, this bathroom's original. That's that asbestos tile.
It look like new tile.
It's not new tile.
Old vent.
Old vent. Look, pier and beam. See that little boop, 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 boop? Pier and beam. A lot of these might be pier and beam. They just might appear to be new electrical, old windows. That's one thing about it. I ain't seen no new windows. So everybody's still rocking the old windows. And what does yours look like? Where's the picture of yours at? I don't even remember. But there it is. That's how you pull comps. Now you see how fancy all the shit that sold was.
So if you're just
You see your worst comp is this one right here, and it took 113 days to sell,
and it's not even finished.
and they did get it sold for their list price, and it wasn't even close to being finished. So if it's in better condition than that, you're still buying better than they did. Buy it for 70 for sure.
For 70?
You think you got enough balls to offer 70?
I'll offer 70 because it's not. If they tell me no, then I'll just walk off, and that would be.
I guess we'll find out. Where'd you go? You need to tell Whitley you need a contract.
Willie.
No, not like that.